Man, what the hell was that? I mean, that was absolutely devastating, man. UFC 329 was a joke, man. Conor really went out like that, man. That's how it's gonna go. It's over like that. It's over like that, man. Really? Max Holloway wins by round one TKO, but we all know Conor tore his ACL. Conor blew out his knee. Conor did something to his knee, man. It was really sad to see. I wanted to cry, man. This is going to be the last time we see Conor McGregor, more than likely. 37, one side's a broken leg, former broken leg. But now you got a torn ACL on your other leg, man. Good luck coming back, especially coming back being yourself. This is really a terrible situation. Absolutely devastating, man. It's like the second tower got hit, man. What the hell happened? The second leg got hit. What the hell, man? This shit's crazy. And in my last video or my video talking about this fight, man, how Conor could win, and I said he shouldn't go out and do this. I literally said he shouldn't go out and do this. Now I know people are on the internet already typing away saying that he tore or something happened before the fight, but dude, literally said he can't go out there like the Chad Mendes fight, throwing the spinning high kicks, just throwing these kicks off the rip. And he literally was doing that off rip already. He come out there throwing that one kick, and as soon as he gets up, he throws another high kick. I literally said, I don't want this, Connor. And I know this is not the outcome you really could predict, but I said, don't do this, man. I didn't want this. I wanted the Eddie Alvarez Connor. I wanted the calm, poised, and just go get it, Connor. Pick your shots, find the shots. But I mean, there's really not much to break down, man. The propaganda worked on me. I fell for it. I thought Conor was gonna win, dude. He looked good. He looked really good. I mean, that's the only another reason I don't want to believe that something happened before the fight because he looked in really phenomenal shape, man. He looked good. He looked confident as well. That's another thing I want to say. He looked confident. Through the interviews, except for on the walkout, I will say like some. It didn't feel necessarily like a Conor walkout. Like the aura was there, like the music was there, but like something about didn't feel that much like a Conor walkout. I don't know how else to explain it. But yeah, that's about it for the Max Holloway fight. Really not much to break down. Max Holloway and Conor. Max wins round one TKO. Man, that's just terrible. But getting on with the co-main, what this is the outcome I wanted, man. I'm not a BSD fan at all. I really just don't like BSD. I don't know what it is. I really think the dude is just not that good. I get who am I to say this guy's not that good, but I don't know. It was really like the Dustin Poirier fight, like the way he went out there and just was swinging wide, spamming takedowns. Like I don't know what it was, but in that fight, something just clicked in me. I just can't stand the guy anymore. And his walkout, he comes out in like the beginning song. I mean, this guy thinks he's Kratos or something. I don't know. Everything he does, it just rubs me the wrong way. It grinds my gears. But Paddy the Baddy with a nasty sub. The torque on this sub, the torque on this choke he had. I mean, he had him wrapped up, legs behind his back, everything. Thank God, he wasn't flipped over there too long. I thought that could have been the end of BSD. And I hate the guy, but nobody wants to see him go out in the octagon like that. So thank God he's okay. Thank God the ref was checking on him. Patty was even saying he told him he was out. Thank God. Then because that could have been bad. As soon as he flipped over onto his face, I knew that was going to happen. Because there's no way once he got the legs behind his back, like the torque on that choke had to have been so insane. So I can't. I really couldn't even. I knew as soon as they flipped over, I was already getting scared that the ref wasn't going to be able to see him go out like that. It was getting scary. But Paddy the Baddy gets it done again, or not again because he did lose this fight. Got his ass whooped by Justin Gaethje, but he gets it done. And who's he fighting next? I would love Paddy versus Ilya is the fight to make. So let's make it, Dana. Let's make it. What are we waiting on? Wait, it should already be announced. We should be. It should. I mean, but you know what I'm saying. It should be. It should be out there. We should already be talking about it and everything, breaking it down because that's the fight to make. We're getting on to the featured fight of the night. Mario Batista wins unanimous decision. I'm a Corey Sandhagen fan, so right after the fight, I was thinking, Corey Sandhagen won. I didn't want to accept it because he came out round one. I feel like that's the only round that's in question. But when you really think about it, it's not that much in question. I didn't want to accept it at first, but Corey comes out, rocks him quick in the first round, looking good. And I guess that made me overlook how much like the leg lock and how much damage he did with the leg lock. I get how he wins round one. And it was a close round other than the rock and the leg lock. So if it was I feel like the leg lock could have done more damage than the rock. So I can get behind. I'm not gonna say it was a bad decision or anything because round two, obviously Corey Corey won. And round three, obviously Mario Batista won. So I can't it's really I don't want to debate it too much. So Mario Batista looks good. I mean, against Corey Sandhagen, winning a fight, the decision on Corey Sandhagen's good no matter what right now. Corey Sandhagen's one of the best in the bantamweight division. So getting a win over Corey Sandhagen's good no matter how you get it, honestly. So Mario Batista's moving up the ranks, going to get probably a title contender shot next. Let's see how that goes. Maybe even against, I mean, I know Sean O'Malley and Mario Batista don't want to fight, so I don't know. I don't know who his next opponent would be. So we'll see how that works out. See how Dana gets to working on that one. But I would love to see Mario Batista again. This sucks to see as a Corey Sandhagen fan. Like, what does Corey do now? That leg. What is the real damage behind with that leg? So it's kind of hard to judge what Corey does next. And Mario, we got to see how some things play out in the bantamweight division before we really say what's next for Mario Batista. But getting on with the next one, Brandon Royval, my dog. Brandon Raw Dog Royval. Brandon's one of my dogs. I've been a Brandon fan for a long time. And I stuck it out through the knockdown against Joshua Van. And man, I'm so glad he won this. He looked phenomenal in this fight. I got a little nervous in round two when he got knocked down. But round one, he looked good, popping off that jab. Was able to get some control time on the ground as well. But the jab, I mean, he would bust up his nose quickly in the fight. That jab was working really, really good all fight. That's what he's really good at, just using the jab, using his distance. But like Joe Rogan even said it in the fight. Yeah, I'm gonna shame Joe Rogan a little bit later on, but he says that Brandon Royval does enter the pocket and more than he needs to as long as he's the biggest or he's the tallest fighter in the division by a long shot. There's no reason he needs to be sitting in the pocket as much as he does. But hey, man, that's just how Brandon Royval is. That's why I like him so much because he's a dog, man. He really does. He really gets in there, stands and bangs. But he used some of that wrestling in round three and got the rear naked choke. Got on his back, looked really, really good in this fight. I was surprised to see him dominate on the ground as much as he did. But round two, he got knocked down. It looked a little scary in round two. It looked like what I thought was going to happen, but I didn't want to accept it was going to happen because that's my dog, Brand. But round two was looking shaky for a while there. It was looking shaky. I thought he was gonna go out. I thought it was like this is the downfall of Brandon Royval continued. But we're on the uprise again. Brandon Royval, Joshua Van 2 coming soon, baby. And getting on with the last fight on the main card, Bobby Green or King Green with a crazy comeback. I mean, what was this fight? I feel like the ref had the parlay with Bobby Green as well. The same as me on this fight because I mean I was feeling risky. The fight could have been stopped. I feel like Terrence McKinney didn't try his hardest to get the fight stopped as well. Like right when he started throwing those elbows and the ref got closer, it's like and then he stopped throwing the elbows. He should have just kept raining those elbows, in my opinion. If he would have kept raining at least a couple more, the ref would have stopped because the ref is already right there. The ref would have stopped it just with a couple more anything. I mean, a couple more little bitty punches, and he let Bobby work his way up, make a couple scrambles, where to find where to go to get up, and eventually he got up and he hit him with a body shot and got a buzzer beater knockout. Celebrates crazy round, says he was just warming up. And how believe him, man? Bobby Green's on a run right now. Bobby Knockout is what me and my boys call him. We came up with that name for him a while ago. So yeah, Bobby Knockout gets it done. Come back TKO in round one and getting them with some notable prelim performances. We got Robert Whitaker by decision. Robert looked really, really good in this fight. And for some reason, I don't know why, I just felt like we are nearing the end of Robert Whitaker. Obviously, it sucks. But for some reason, I had this sick feeling in my stomach Robert was going to get knocked out in this fight, which thank God didn't happen. I'm so glad Robert got the dub. He looked really, really good. Was able to use his straight punches really, really good. The jab and straight were working really good. And I feel like if Robert would have let his right hand go a little more at some points in this fight, he would have knocked Krylov out. Nikita Krylov had no defense, and he was just bouncing around being goofy as hell out there. I don't know what his plans really were. He looked decent, and he looked pretty good in round one. He looked okay in round one with some of his grappling exchanges, some of the stand-up exchanges. He was getting the best of Robert, but Robert eventually, I mean, he stuck with that 1-2 or just the jab in general was working really good. Just putting it on Krylov for 3 rounds. Looked really, really good. Looked dense. He was a big boy at 205 for his first fight. And yeah, he looked pretty good. I wanted to see his future in 205. I don't know if he beat some of the top guys because he does get tagged, and some of these top guys are going to tag him better than Krylov was, I'm telling you. But then we got Luke Riley by knockout. Luke Riley looked phenomenal. I get he was fighting somebody nobody's ever heard of. I'm sorry to that guy, whoever he is, Kamoko. Didn't really want to say his name. I didn't want to butcher it, but whatever. Luke Riley gets it done. Incredible knockout. A little bit of an early stoppage, but I mean, the guy took 20 unanswered punches. I mean, what much more do you want to see? You wanted to see him go out. Yes, we do want to see him go out, but at the end of the day, the ref's job is to save the fighters. So can't be too mad at that stoppage. 20 punches to the face, and he was just taking it. So it is what it is. And then we had Gable. Got to talk about Gable. And I'm gonna be honest. I think Hookit smokes Gable. Gable looked okay, I guess. This dude was an MMA hobbyist. He was a police officer that does MMA part time. So I'm not too impressed by Gable's KO. Of course, he got in there and got a KO. That's impressive itself. But as far as like talking smack to Hookit and stuff, I would pick Hookit in a fight. And the last prelim performance I'm gonna go over is Pinas. And one of the main reasons I want to go over this fight, Penis, yes, or excuse me, Pinas, he looked really, really good in this fight. Or not really, really good, but he got the knockout, incredible knockout, one punch, slept the dude. It was pretty good. But the main thing I want to go over in this fight is Joe Rogan. And this is one of the most notable fights on here where I just want to go. Joe Rogan went on a 3-minute rant in this Pinas fight about how calm Cesar Almeida's looking. Like, oh, I just want to, guys, look how calm Almeida's looking. Almeida, I mean, look how Almeida just looks really, really good. He's a kickboxing champ, kickboxing this. I mean, and I can't deal with it. And all that for right after he just gets done with this 3-minute rant just for Buddy to get one punch knocked out. Sometimes I used to love Joe Rogan. I still love Joe Rogan at times. He's the rogues, man. But man, sometimes this dude's getting unbearable. And I can't stand to hear this dude yap about some stuff. I used to hate DC, but I'm starting to like DC because I hate hearing Joe Rogan talk. The more DC talks, the less I have to hear Joe Rogan. So I don't know. Let me know what y'all think in the comments about Joe Rogan and this fight card. This fight card was absolutely devastating, but whatever it is, what it is. It's one for the Bucks.